Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of April 14th through April 20th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Gemini, oh, nope, didn't fall, okay. If you'd like to book a personal reading, if this reading resonates with you, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Oh, I love this, at least in your recent past. These are beautiful, powerful energies. And your current situation as well. You've got some good energies going on. Okay, that explains it. So, Gemini, the main energy for your reading this week is the world. You are definitely closing out one cycle, one chapter. Something has come to an end here, and you're starting a beautiful, brand new chapter. I feel like the majority of this reading is going to focus on you, your transformation, and the beginning of this new chapter, but there is some energy lingering from the old chapter that you're still working on closing. You'll see what I mean. In the recent past, Gemini, you get the Emperor, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords. You are definitely in your power here. You are showing up in a very, very confident position here when it comes to new love. So there is either a new relationship that has started for you, or the energy is available to have that brand new beginning, and you have a specific direction that you know you want to go in. So it's not just like new love is coming in from, a bunch of different people. There's a specific brand new beginning in love here, and you know exactly what you want to do with it. You know exactly what action you want to take. You know exactly how you want to make this happen. And you do. You're showing up in a very confident position. In the current situation, you get the Justice, the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups. There's a conflict that you've been experiencing here within yourself. You've been very, very conflicted, very indecisive about something. It was almost like something wasn't resolved here, or there was something that you were having a difficult time coping with. That's being balanced out in the current situation. It's like divine balance is being restored, and it's coming as a result of logic, of truth, of clarity with whatever this conflict is. And what's resulting once you clear this conflict, once you move past it, is emotional balance, is emotional fulfillment for you. This is really, really good energy in the current situation. I'm looking forward to clarifying what this conflict is all about to give you a little bit more clarity. Now, in the near future, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, and the Hermit. Again, something that you've been very confused about is coming to an end. Whatever aspect of your life, whether it's a job, a relationship, internally within yourself, if you couldn't open up to something, if you couldn't make a decision about something, that's going to shift, that's going to change, and it's going to come about as a result of a lot of internal healing, a lot of healing happening for you here in the near future. This is very powerful energy, and I just noticed that in this row, these are all major arcana cards. This is all your higher self coming into the picture and communicating and guiding whatever energies are taking place here. Let's see. I want to start off by clarifying the world. That's the main energy for your reading this week. So what is the world about for Gemini? No. Two more. Okay. The world is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. There's your energy here. You are the Page of Swords to me, and there's another energy meeting you halfway, meeting you with the same energy that you're coming in with. So all of this whole new chapter, this whole brand new beginning that you're having is between you and somebody else, and you possibly being able to work things out with this person. They're more emotional than you are. You're definitely way more logical when it comes to whatever this is. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but they're definitely coming in with more feelings than you are. But either way, you guys are both coming in with the same intensity, the same desire, the same energy of possibly wanting to work this out. You're like, I'm open to this. Are you open to this? And they're the same way, like, I'm open to this. Are you? So that's what this whole new chapter is for you. Let's see, and that could also be what's the conflict that's getting resolved here in the current situation. Let's take a look at your recent past. I'm going to clarify the Emperor for you in the recent past. The Emperor is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Chariot. You're definitely opening up here emotionally. You have two Knights in the recent past, and Knights are all about movement, things happening, things moving. So you're definitely in a very confident position here. You're definitely opening up and expressing your feelings to someone. Your heart is open here. Now, I feel like in the past that was difficult for you, whether it's specifically with this person or just opening up in general. You guys are an air sign, so, feelings aren't necessarily your strong suit to begin with. But you're showing me here, even though it was difficult at some point for me to open up, I moved past that. I've moved past the difficult part. Like, things are happening, things are moving for me, and I'm open to expressing how I feel. I'm open to opening up to this person. Like, I want to share my feelings because I'm coming from a very confident position within myself, knowing that, like, I'm not in a vulnerable position. I'm not going to get hurt here. Let's take a look at the Ace of Cups for you in the recent past. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So this brand new beginning in love is somebody that you've got history with. This isn't like you're starting a completely brand new relationship. For some of you it may be, and this person just feels very familiar, but for the most of you, there's definitely history between you and this person. Now, I feel like you're overall in a very stable place, very good place. Like, you've got all your ducks in a row. Everything's good as far as you're concerned. You're just very attracted to this person, and that's kind of the driving force behind this love. If I were only to see the Knight of Wands, I'd be like, maybe this is all just physical attraction. Maybe that's the only reason you're revisiting this, possibly working on things, but it's not. There's love and there's passion. And the passion is really what's driving you forward here, where you're like, yeah, I want to go do this. I feel like I really do want to do this. Like, this lights me up inside. But deep down, there is that love there as well that you have for this person. So it's a very nice combo. Very, very nice combo. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords for you. Excuse me. Knight of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're definitely making money moves here as well. So this is on a totally different topic, not this relationship. But when it comes to your career, when it comes to your business or your finances, you're definitely in a position where you're like, I want to grow my stability. I want to grow my finances. I want to grow my money because I know I'm currently in a powerful position. I know that I'm in a position where I'm able to do so, and I'm able to create something that will withstand the test of time, that will go the distance, that will be able to give me that financial security that I want long term. And not only do you feel like, okay, I can do this, I can make this happen, you're actually taking action here. So you're definitely kind of maybe staying late at work, or you started a new job, or you're thinking of starting a new business, and you're making all the moves and putting all putting all the pieces in order. This is really cool energy. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what the Justice is for you in the current situation. Justice is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, which you get again in the same row in the near future, and the Moon. So you're not really giving me much here. I'm going to be honest. What you're showing me is, at least the energy is, things are balancing out. Justice, balance, divine balance between me and somebody else is getting restored. Now, Spirit is coming in and letting me know the reason this is happening now instead of years ago, months ago, right? Like, instead of not happening sooner, is because divine timing was also at play. It was not the right time for things to fall back into balance, to fall back into order between you and this person. Now, you may have realized that, you may have not, but what's definitely clear here for you, Gemini, is that the love that you carry for this person, they also carry for you as well. Things are happening right now because it's the time for them to happen right now. They weren't meant to get balanced out up until this point. Other things needed to take place first before you could reach this point of divine timing for things to get sorted out between you and them. Let's take a look at the Five of Wands for you in the current situation. I want to see what this conflict is all about that's getting restored, or that's getting balanced out now between you and somebody else. Okay, interesting. The Five of Wands is clarified by the Two of Swords, which you get again in the same row in the near future, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like one of you in this connection was very open, very kind of, I want to say immature, but a little bit more playful than the other one. And even in the energies that you guys are showing up as, one is showing up as more logical, more methodical, more, mind heavy. The other one's coming from a more emotional place. And so it could be that one of you in this connection, that was what the conflict stemmed from. One of you was very happy-go-lucky, playful, childish, very free-spirited. And the other one was like, well, we need to be logical about things. Like, things need to make sense here. You can't just be happy-go-lucky like the Labrador puppy all day, right? Like, you can't do that. And the other person was feeling like you were trying to close them off, shut off their light, like you weren't respecting who they were, like you weren't able to see what they're really all about. And again, this could be vice versa, right? But all I'm seeing is somebody here was very logical, very level-headed, very much like things need to make sense, things need to go by the book. Somebody else was just kind of like free-spirited, very happy, very go-lucky, like playful, a little bit immature too. And you guys couldn't meet eye to eye. You guys couldn't see eye to eye, and that's what this conflict was all about for you and this person. And I feel like that's getting restored here in the current situation. And why do I keep saying restored? It's getting balanced out, resolved. Gosh. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups for you in the current situation. Nice. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Death, the Ten of Cups. So you go from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. Definitely happiness, emotional balance. Like your happy meter is going up, basically. And that's because whatever happened between you and this person in the past, the conflict, the disagreement, the disappointment, the pain, that's all coming to an end. That's done. And what's getting replaced with is happiness. Not only your happiness, but also their happiness and emotional fulfillment, emotional balance. It's one thing to be happy. It's also another thing to know that like your needs are being met, your feelings are being heard, you're being validated, like all of those things are taking place. And this is all coming about as a result of you and this other person resolving the conflict that caused that rift, that caused that disagreement between you in the past. And again, this could be a love relationship. This could also be a family member, a friend. Like, you guys definitely do have love for each other, but this isn't screaming like, romantic relationship. For some of you it is. For some of you it isn't. So take it as it resonates. In the near future, for the Wheel of Fortune, excuse me, you get the King of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Hierophant. So again, just as I was saying, oh, this isn't a romantic relationship, this isn't one of those, or it may not be, there's commitment showing up here for me. What this is showing me is in the near future, you are very, very determined to resolve whatever heartbreak you've been carrying around this connection. I feel like there was some pain that happened between you and this other person in the past, and it wasn't resolved. You just kind of took it, you buried it, you pretended it like it didn't exist, and you just kept moving on with your life. In the near future, it's time for you to take a look at that pain and work through it. And I feel like you're working through it with this person, not just you, not just them, but the both of you are coming together to really heal this pain and shift it from something that you carry within you that's not resolved into something that you're just working through and releasing. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords for you in the near future. Interesting. Okay. So in the current situation, you get the Five of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords. In the near future, you get the Two of Swords clarified by the Five of Wands. Whatever conflict it was that you were experiencing at some point in the current situation, in the near future, there's going to be a lot of communication surrounding this. And I feel like you've been waiting for this conversation to happen, right? This conversation around this conflict, around this disagreement, around you and this person not being able to see eye to eye. You guys are going to have a very deep, open conversation about this. And it's been a long time coming. That's all I'm seeing here. And again, I feel like it's because in the near future, somebody here is making the move to resolve this pain, to work on this pain, to get rid of it and work through it. And the way to do that is to have an open, honest conversation between you and this other person and let them know, hey, this is how I felt. This is what made me unhappy. And I feel like they're going to do the same. And again, all I keep hearing with this, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Like this conversation has been a long time coming. Let's take a look at the Hermit for you in the near future. The Hermit is clarified, I love it, by the Devil, the Star, the Fool. Powerful, powerful, powerful energies. Whatever toxic cycle, toxic pattern, toxic behavior that you had in this connection, that you and this person created together. And it's not toxic in the sense of like, cheating or anything like that. It's more so just an unhealthy pattern of not seeing the other person for what they are, or them not respecting your boundaries, or, whatever it may be. That's getting healed here in the near future. It's getting healed on a very, very deep level for you, and it's setting you up for a completely brand new beginning. It's like you're starting from scratch. Whatever person you were in the past, whatever energy you brought into this relationship, into this connection, into your energy with yourself in the past, completely changed. Like, this is a brand new person that you're coming out as a result of this whole transformation and working through this pain. Very powerful energies in the near future for you. There's a lot of healing happening, and it's very beautiful to witness. I love this, and I love when people finally are like, you know what, I'm gonna have that conversation, because it needs to take place. Let's close off your reading, see what Spirit wants you to keep in mind this week, Gemini. Super powerful reading. I don't know why I can't talk today. There it is. There it is. From the universe, you get the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress. You're working on up-leveling yourself. You're working on stepping into this Empress power, which is all about growth, all about receiving and allowing the universe to deliver things to you, all about self-love and creativity and confidence within yourself. You're stepping into this energy, and you're working on fully entering this energy and allowing things to really come to you. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful energy, Gemini. Like, I love the energy for your reading. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure to watch your monthly reading up on the channel now. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you here next week. Bye, Gemini.